Hi guys, this is the second part of the lab How to Write a Hypothesis. Now we are asking the question, how does salt affect the temperature of ice water? We need to read the experimental procedure, so please pause the video and do that now. Please write one thing you know about ice water and one thing you know about salt water. Pause the video to finish. Write your manipulated variable, the one thing that's changing, your responding variable, what you're measuring at the end. Pause the video to finish. Please write your hypothesis in the form if manipulated, then responding. Pause the video to do this. And now we perform our experiment. We have our beaker that says S, that stands for salt. It says to take the starting temperature of ice water. So we want to make sure that we add our ice. So we've got our ice using plastic beaker to scoop. We've got our water. Now we're ready to measure the ice water. We'll give it a few seconds. Okay, I see that the mercury is about slowed down. It's about, it's about 8 degrees Celsius. Let's see if we can get a better read there. Please put that down in 0 seconds. That means there has been no salt added to this beaker. All right, now remember, we're going to start the timer. When the timer starts, okay, you must also take 3 qualitative observations. All right, got our 20 milliliters of salt. Press start on the timer. Pour it in. We are not stirring, just measuring. talk a little bit about why this had such a dramatic jump. So we went to 8 degrees to very quickly 0 degrees Celsius. My background knowledge is that I know a little bit about living in a cold town. I know that you can put salt on a frozen sidewalk and it helps to release the energy from the sidewalk. So it actually warms up the temperature of the ice and it releases that cold temperature. So then it dethaws the sidewalk out. So as soon as we added the ice, that's exactly what it did over it. It started releasing all that energy out towards the water. So that ice was spreading all that very cold temperature very, very, very quickly. All right, so then it affected the whole beaker. It got so cold and was moving so fast that it actually went into the negatives. So then the energy came up. So as we see, it got down all the way to -3. And then lastly, you guys started to see it was coming up and it was almost about to -1. Because that heat is being released in the form of melting the ice, if we would have left this beaker out, we would gradually start to see that this beaker of ice water is going to start to warm up because that's what the properties of the salt is doing to the beaker. So if you actually put in your hypothesis that the temperature would go down, then back up, you have a supported hypothesis. If you just said decrease or increase, you need to make sure that you say it was not supported because our data did, in fact, jump down and start to move back up very slowly. Thank you and have a great day.